And we begin tonight with America bracing for what could be the worst of the coronavirus outbreak in the days ahead. The Trump administration warning it could be, quote, the hardest and saddest week yet. As we come on the air tonight, a major spike in U.S. cases, now more than 331,000, roughly 30,000 more than this time last night. And the country now with more than 9,400 deaths. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo reporting more than 4,000 deaths in his state and saying the state could be very near the apex. All hospitals in New York City, if they are not already, will be at or near capacity this week. Detroit reporting its deadliest day so far, including the city's first death of a postal carrier. The nation's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, urging everyone to buckle down. The virus is not under control. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off.
Tonight, with the nation already reeling from COVID-19's catastrophic death toll, the Surgeon General warning Americans to brace for what could be the hardest and saddest week of their lives.
The next week is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. It's going to be our 9/11 moment. It's going to be the hardest moment for many Americans in their entire lives.
Officials say 3 hot zones across the country, New York, Detroit, and Louisiana, are likely a week from hitting the apex. Leaders there pleading for help, saying their healthcare systems are on the brink of disaster.
The system is overcapacity all across the board. It's just overcapacity. You're asking a system to do more than it has ever done before, more than it was designed to do with less.
With every New York City hospital expected to be at or near total capacity this week, Governor Andrew Cuomo says frontline workers are being asked to do the impossible. Video from the New York Times showing Brooklyn Hospital Center's ICU pushed to the limit. Hospital staff telling the Times other departments are jumping in to help, and the staff there is not immune. The hospital estimating 1/3 of its doctors and nurses are out sick, one landing in the ICU themselves. With more than 1,700 New Yorkers dead in 3 days, the governor saying the state is still in grave need of crucial equipment, despite reinforcements from around the country and the world.
So right now, 1,000 military medical personnel are on their way here to the Javits Center to help treat COVID-19 patients. Just weeks ago, this was a convention center. It's now one of the largest hospitals in the entire country.
Michigan's Governor Gretchen Whitmer says the virus is spreading exponentially in her state, especially around Detroit.
We've got hospitals that are already at capacity. We don't have enough personal protection equipment.
At least 3 Detroit area nurses on the front lines have died from the virus, including Lisa Ewald, who'd been isolating by herself, dying at home just days before her 54th birthday.
She gave no care or concern for herself, but only care and concern for others.
Louisiana has the highest death rate per capita in the country. Governor John Bel Edwards says his state is on track to run out of ventilators on Thursday if this pace continues. New Orleans' Montreal Convention Center now set to open as a temporary hospital. Officials urging all Americans to take precautions before the virus peaks in their area. The next 2 weeks critical for places like Pennsylvania, Colorado, and Washington, D.C.
This is the moment to not be going to the grocery store, not going to the pharmacy, but doing everything you can to keep your family and your friends safe.
With the second highest number of cases in the country, New Jersey now ordering 20 temporary morgues to prepare for the virus's toll. Models show the state about a week behind New York. Washington State today announcing they're sending back 400 ventilators to the dwindling national stockpile. Governors seeing the pain in the current hot zones fear when their time comes, equipment and personnel will be in short supply. The president continuing to go after governors who criticize the administration's response.
If they had started in February building ventilators, getting ready for this pandemic, we would not have the problems that we have today, and frankly, very many fewer people would die.
Illinois' governor says he asked for 4,000 ventilators to save his state in a worst-case scenario. But he says the vice president told him Illinois only needs 1,400.
I hear him, he's always complaining, and yet I just said, give me a list of a couple of the things we've done in Illinois. He's not able to do what you're supposed to be able to do as a governor. He has not performed well.
More than 9,400 people have died in this country from coronavirus, with more than 330,000 confirmed cases. But even in hardest hit New York, 75% of those hospitalized have been discharged and are on the mend. like Christina Paz, who survived her 15-day battle with COVID-19. The mother of 5 wheeled out of a New York City hospital through a sea of applauding workers and reuniting at last with her husband.
Such a powerful and reassuring moment right there. Trevor Ault joins us live from the Javits Center. And Trevor, with New York City seeing so many cases, they were anticipated to run out of ventilators as early as tonight. But Mayor de Blasio says they haven't run out yet.
Oh, that's right, Tom. The mayor says that New York City has 135 ventilators left in its stockpile, so they have a few extra days, but a dire shortage could still be coming. They're expected to run out Tuesday or Wednesday, and the mayor continues to plead with the federal government to get more ventilators sent to New York City. Tom.
Trevor Ault leading us off tonight. Trevor, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.